Galio, which is a possibility. We saw it at MSI as well.
Oh,
there's a return of a favorite W onto minions. That was the last nerf that took away a lot of her swing matchups and actually made them very tough for the kill.
Gonna close this out, or we'll be taken to 3 games here. They're gonna have to take that E, jumps over with a hook shot. So gonna be a bit of a rough start for the side of that Camille. This red buff starts getting taken away, Ambition all on its lonesome. They say screw the red buff, we're just gonna go ahead and turn straight into you. Getting burned away at, might have to use the flash here. Can he get out of here in time? The answer's gonna be yes as the red starts to get the reset through. Ambition still has the smite.
What a jerk.
He's getting gate kept here by this Flame Spitter.
It's almost released. That's why he did it. Smart from Ambition. He noticed the patience was really low. Now he's walking up again.
The wraparound's coming through here from Cube. He's flashing over the wall now.
To a blasting plan.
That could come back through.
This is the most action you could ever hope over.
Yeah, I know. Jumping in. Peanut going low. Doesn't have the flash. And over the wall. It's going to be first blood going over the crowd. Now Huni flashing away. Cube doesn't quite have the timing down on the hook shot.
Still 5
seconds. 5 seconds, yeah. I mean, he could chase this one out and still get some damage down, but the kill pressure is just not going to be there without at least the level 2. But first blood over to Crown, certainly not the way that SKT wanted things to go, and Peanut is going to be set very far back in his jungle. But maybe Ambition will as well. Never mind! You know what? I don't even know what's happening anymore. The level 2 comes through, Cube flashes in, gets the kill. What is happening?
That red buff is where the source of all the action occurs.
Juicy, juicy auto attack.
It's at 1050, so that is exactly enough for Ashin if he wanted it, but from the buys, it doesn't look like he went that way.
Well, Faker showing off the combos you can pull off there with the Galio, chunking Crown down, considers him a rival in like the anime sense where he like thinks it's a rivalry, but it's really just
actually Galio ultimate going top.
Oh yeah, the jumping in here, that's going to be the ultimate coming down from Cube. Takes the hook shot out, back onto the turret. Can they finish him off? So he might be going down in the meantime at the bottom side of the map. It's going to be a kill coming through here as Crown takes out Bang. Peanut falls the top side as well. So in that 1v3 scenario, Cube still comes up with the kill. And now Samsung poised to get this first brick yet again.
Ambition's pretty low here. He's going to take at least a single turret shot.
Oh, Grasping Root's barely going to miss. Turret shots being exchanged from both sides. The flash forward comes through from Ruler, and Ambition picks up the final hit.
Let's wait for the race. It looks like Faker and Huni is certainly going to have an advantage, but there is 4 members of Samsung hitting the bot lane turret.
They're running out of minions as well, so Huni and Faker are going to have to peel back out of this one, which should just give that first brick straight over to Samsung.
We're going to see the HP. Well, they're waiting for a minion wave.
Hits coming through. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Faker picking it up.
And meanwhile,
yeah, TP coming in the backside. Huni still very low, throws down that equalizer, but they just turn straight in onto him. Piercing arrow, not gonna connect. They managed to take down Ruler, but they exchange him, and that's just gonna be a massive TP advantage over to the side of Cube. But well, it's gonna be a deep TP.
He's got the ultimate, and there's no turret.
The backside, Cube jumps over the wall, locks in onto Bang. Peanut nearby, but still level 5. Piercing arrow comes through. Might not even need the ultimatum. Flashes forward just to get that final hit in, and now Peanut in a bad spot. Blast Cone is available. Ambition pops it, kind of knocks himself away. Samsung still on the chase stun, comes through in onto Faker. They leap over the wall. Ultimatum now used to lock him up. The shields come down, but there's just nothing more that he can do. Faker falls. 2 more kills picked up for Samsung.
Real Ambition's favorites from the jungle was the Gragas. That's why we saw it as a possibility.
Oh, that straight line flash there from Ruler, but still in a decent spot because that equalizer not on top of him. But Peanut gonna change that up. Now Hero's entrance coming through for Faker, arriving in, but the double stun comes through. Huni going low, gets taken out by Crown in the end, and now Faker locked up with the Chain of Corruption, has to flash away, gets himself out to the backside of the fight. Will survive for now.
So enter an extended lane.
Let's see, how much damage can Crown deal to Faker? First, he's got to land some of these skill shots, but here
does
goes
he?
Juve here to lock him down. Hextech ultimatum comes through. Faker pops the Grand Shield, but still will get taken out in the end. And I'm also remembering my nostalgia, but now Ambition going in, gets a casket on the Bang, flashes away, but still just so much follow-up here. He will go down, and Ambition finds the kill. And Hero's entrance to get himself out of there safely. See, he was taken down very low in that exchange. Bang, yet again, another Ash Arrow coming down, does lock up Ruler this time, but he's got the QSS to keep himself safe. Tries to kite back. TP coming in from above. Chain of Corruption comes down, including flashing forward. Feel a bit frisky down. Faker goes in. Massive taunt, locking up multiple members of Samsung, but they're still kiting back. Peanut going low, gets taken out by the explosive cast from Ambition. And now the rest of SKT have to kite back, try to get out of here safely. Fake comes over the wall, gets a lockdown in on the Faker, taunts him back.
When the QSS was burned from Ruler. So even though it was picture perfect in a different game, you win the game with that sort of an entrance.
Hello,
Speaking of entrances.
Yeah, going ahead, pushing back forward, but might have been biting off a bit more than he can chew. Has to go ahead and flash away to safety. So a bit overzealous there. Still
support and there's just nothing behind it. Now the question is, do you make that same play when you know that your team doesn't have any gold? That part's up for debate. No, what's not up for debate is that SKT, no information till now about the Baron.
Yeah, the word comes down. The Baron has already been taken, and it looks like Samsung will be able to exit safely.
Galio.
Around the backside here. Faker tossing out the Winds of War, just trying to clear out as much as he can, but now being jumped on by multiple members. Still very tanky. Ash Arrow comes through, locks up Crown. Doesn't quite have the cleanse. It's about to become available now. Redemption coming through to get a little bit more damage. Now dead. Sprinting his way in with the help of Bang, comes up with the kill. Massive Strangledorns pops up there for JJ, locking up Bang and Wolf from pushing further forward. But Cube, he's already exposed the inhibitor on the bottom side of the map, and he's going to be able to take this out.
Nothing Rumble can do, only can walk over when respawns are coming in, but heal up and don't lose an objective, which is really all they can hope for.
Q-Face still desperately trying, has that hook shot to take him out to safety. Pushing forward, lands on one rocket for the slow, and now Wolf is just about here for the tether. They'll be able to lock him down. Cube, can he make it out of here alive?
Nice from Wolf.
Gets the stun in the air from Wolf, denying the leap over the wall. Cube still goes low, but now Crowd arriving, turns it around on his head, takes out Huni. Unleash power down onto Bang, who's still desperately trying to kite back. Looks like he might be able to stay alive, at least for the moment. TP being burned out here by Faker, a double kill over to Crown, and Peanut goes down. TP has to be canceled out. The Galio not going to be able to offer up anything.
The next level from Wolf looked great, smart to interrupt the hook shot, but just ended up inviting more kills and maybe even the ending of the game.
It's certainly starting to look that way. 20 seconds still out here on Huni as the second inhibitor is about to go down here in the top side. Faker and Bang, the last vestiges of hope of SKT at this moment on this push, and Samsung, they're going in for the victory, focusing out this first turret already. About to go down, the second one, a half HP. Cube doing so much work with the Trinity Force. They pop Bang out of the fountain. They take him down. They lock up Faker with the Hextech ultimatum. Nexus now exposed. Samsung, yet again, about 30 minutes on the clock, will be taking down SK Telecom for the 2-0 victory.
Yeah, they're trying to mop up some kills. Will they be able to delay it here, though, SKT? The answer to that is certainly going to be no. Peanut trying to make a heroic entrance, but they can't have a real one. Galio's dead, and Peanut is just another kill onto Samsung. 420 blaze it for Samsung Galaxy. They win the game. They win 2-0. SKT have the ready-made excuse. They did come in very late to the picture. It is very unenviable that they have to play 1 week after returning from Brazil with questions about jet lag, with other scenarios.